Hi, this is Tim. Welcome to Tim Can Cook. So today we're going to be making Philippine pulled pork adobo style. Now we're making this pulled pork to go on bao bun sandwiches, which when they are ready will be up in this corner. So the pulled pork is going to be cooked in a slow cooker. It's going in for about 10 hours. So we're going to get started on it right now. Now I have here about a 4-pound pork shoulder. This one is boneless. If you have a bone-in shoulder, that's fine. You can cook it bone-in. We're just going to generously season this with salt and pepper. Kind of a rub on the outside. And that's a little heavy. And it's okay. It's just a little heavy. So once this is fully seasoned, it's going to go into our crock pot. Oh yeah. Where our slow cooker, where we're going to then add the rest of the ingredients. Now it's going to get 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 3/4 cup of quality soy sauce, and now I have a full head of garlic that I've peeled and smashed each clove, and then just a couple of bay leaves. So we'll put a lid on this. We'll turn it on for approximately 10 hours on low, and when we come back, we'll see exactly what our pulled pork looks like. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, our pork has spent the night in the slow cooker, and now it's time to take it out and pull it. Oh, this looks really nice. Really nice. And of course there's some pieces that have just fallen off here. We'll dig those out as well. Oh yes. Now we'll just pull this pork apart. Look at how tender that is. My goodness. You know, normally we would have to pull this apart with a couple of forks, but I think we can just do it with our fingers. I also, when I have a tough piece of meat, I like to use these bear claws, but I don't think we're going to need it today. All you really want to do here is make sure that you pull it apart in a fine way, and you remove any excess fat, gristle, if there's any pieces of bone left. Oh, the smells so nice. The nice thing about doing this in the slow cooker is it's just set it and forget it. Now I did turn it halfway through. It's not completely required, but it is nice to spend, you know, probably an hour anyway, upside down. It just keeps all of the meat moist. And you can see there's a little bit of fat in here. Not a lot. Most of it is actually now in the pot. We have a beautiful juice in this pot. What we're going to do here is we're going to take some of this juice and mix it right in with this meat, just to keep the meat moist. And then we're going to sweeten that juice with some molasses and honey. So now while I finish pulling this apart, I'll let you guys take a little break. Put a ladle full of the liquid here on our beautiful pulled pork. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 teaspoons 3 tablespoons, sorry, of molasses. I'm going to have to scrape that out, I think. And 3 tablespoons of honey. That's not coming out. We'll have to scrape those out. We're going to bring our pot to a simmer and get these things all merged together. And then we're going to take this immersion blender and blend this up. So stand by and we'll take care of that. Now this molasses and this honey will just act to sweeten up all the juices that came out of this beautiful pork. And we'll be able to use this as a sauce. Capturing these wonderful adobo flavors. So while this is heating up, we'll go ahead and buzz it with the immersion blender. I love this guy. And this is just to keep us from having to strain out any of the goodness. There may be some pieces of garlic left in here. There's certainly some remnants of fat that are now going to be nicely blended. And the beauty of this, using this particular crock pot, is it has all kinds of settings. I mean, the InstaPot has the same thing, but we're going to be able to use the simmer setting here to bring this to a boil. And we're going to simmer it for just about 5 minutes, and then we'll be back. So our sauce has been simmering away for about 5 minutes. We're just going to take one little ladle of sauce and put it back on our pork. And then we'll turn this off and let it cool, and then it'll go into a bottle where we'll be able to use it when we make our pulled pork sandwiches next week. So our pulled pork is finished. Let's have a little taste. Oh, it's so good. Very nice. So the next time we see this, it'll be going into a bao bun in our Filipino adobo flavored bao bun sandwiches, and there'll be a little eye up here in the corner where you can watch that video. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I've certainly enjoyed having you here. If you liked it, please subscribe and hit the little bell. I need all the help I can get to grow this channel. I'll be back next time with more on Tim Can Cook.